Okay, hello and good evening, everyone. I think I got my stuff together. Took a moment because I was fucking around with StreamerBot because I forgot they updated it, and the entire interface is different. I was like, oh shit, where'd all this stuff go? So, uno momento as I ensure the last thing's ready. Else we're just gonna go fuck it, we're doing it live. Probably gonna be the case. Let me see. Is everything actually working? Let's boom straight into the build zone. Boom. Hello. Good evening, everybody. Is it working? Yeah, it's working. Cool. So now let me just quickly redeem one of my own redeems. Flammo and Flammo. Okay, so it does work. I just could not confirm where the thing was that I was saying it was linked or not. So huzzah! Welcome everybody to another lovely night of building and painting. And what does this button do? Interesting. Nope, no, I'm not gonna fuck with it anymore. Nope, I'm not fucking with StreamerBot anymore. So, good evening, everybody. As you can see, my table's out of fucking mess because I was rearranging my storage boxes for the tournament, and then I was tired and busy and sleepy on Monday. So yeah. So tonight we have to build and paint, or paint and build, maybe a bit of both even. I think honestly, we're gonna probably start with the build first. Of course, as I say, we're gonna start with build. I probably should have gone the model I wanted to build out first. So a quick bit of live stream cleaning, as in by cleaning is these guys are going to shift into my paint booth out of the way first because my boxes are heavily disorganized at the moment. And famous last words, I'm probably not going to need to use my paint booth tonight. Famous last words, I probably am going to have to use my paint booth tonight. We'll see. We'll find out. Anyway, let's just get these lads over to the side. Ah, you're sticking to my magnetic thingy shits. There we go. We'll see how that goes. Also, I might base some of my painted minis. Since they're out here, I might also just start finally putting the basing material onto them. Putting that off for a bit, but they're here. Might as well. So perhaps all the models I'm putting off to the side will make a return back on the screen very shortly. Oh god, you reverse polarity magnets. 1 second. Let me just... Bam. Make sure that doesn't happen again. Stick you all over here. So, whew. Oh wow. Okay. Oh. Ah. Everything's sticking everywhere. Okay. Bit of a tiring day, but so far so good. We can have a relax a bit, get some lovely painting going. Oh, I actually based my Infernus Marines. I had forgotten I'd done that. How lovely. Also, well, we're here. Hold on. Let me just spit shine the camera for a second because it's looking a bit blurry. Ah, that looks a little bit clearer now, doesn't it? Although the white balance again needs to be manually readjusted. So let's do a quick. I remember it was 5004 was the white balance that tends to work for this. Yep. And then good old fixed exposure value. That should be fine. There we go. That's pretty live-like in colors. So yeah, so Infernus Marines. So I need to make the other paint up the other 5 of these. Just have a full squad. So yeah, let's see. We have the Chaplain to do still. I have 2 Chaplains to work on. The Terminator, the Marty's here. Boop. These Infiltrators I was working on last time as well need their final bits of detail paints and stuff done. Oh yeah, my Hellblasters as well. But yeah, oh right, my Star Wars kit. Why do I have this here? Oh, maybe I'll fuck with that later. Yeah, gonna fuck the ATM-6. You want a pistol on it? You gotta fuck the Storm. Anyway, so yeah, so now with that, I'm gonna start with building the thing I need to build for. Well, I don't need to. I want to build to make at least usable for a coming game. So let me look at my shelf and see. There it is. The headset coming off my head for a moment as I go. Reach. Yeah, I'll hit a bunch of clattering boxes. That's exactly what. Oh my goodness. Oh, hello. Ooh, ho, ho. Did you see anything? Any ne'er-do-well devices did you see? No, good. The plug's out of the way. Don't worry about what I just said. Or do worry. Think about it. Think about it. Anyway. Box. Give me that box. Ooh. Okay. Boom. Got my Blood Angels Combat Patrol box. That is probably 3/4 empty by now. I really should. Yeah, the building's up means I can fly in the box and actually save a bunch of space on my shelf. Ammo. Nothing's left in the box. Yep, nope. Keep it aside. So yeah, what have I got in here again? Did I put extra things in here? No, this is the upgrade sprues. Oh, no, these are upgrade sprues. So this came with 2 upgrade sprues. This is the what are you? Well, you're the extra captain, are you? Are you the Blood Angels captain? I don't. Your armor doesn't look. Oh yeah, you're the Blood Angels captain. You have the chest armor. Okay. And then who would have thought I actually kept the thing sorted? Oops, one of the shoulder pads came off. That's the Gravis shoulder pad, it looks like. Maybe I'll put on some guy. Then we have the Sanguinary Guard. The bits for the last 3 Sanguinary Guard. So I'm building the last 3 Sanguinary Guard today. That's all good. And oh yeah, I have the Blood Angels transfer sheet with some the successor chat. Oh look, there's ones with little vampire wings. Which ones are those? Are Angels in Carmine, Angels Sanguine, Flesh Terrors. Got more of the battle actors, what command thingies, campaign honor markings. I should start to use these honor markings and stuff on like at least my sergeants and so on. And also good, of course, vehicle markings, gotta have those. So again, you go with the bajillion other water slides I have. So yeah, we're gonna build 3 more. My other 3 Sanguinary Guards right now. They also recently got a little bit of a buff, which is why I want to try to bring more of them now. Now that have a little bit of buff, they're a bit stronger. I want to try bringing 6 of them to battle. Got 3 made. Oh, so actually, that's who. I might pull the other 3 out just so I can start working on their detail painting. Because I painted them gold and haven't done the rest of their details. Might as well work on the rest of the details for them. And then finally glue on their backpacks to the blue tackle them on. So yeah, let us see. These are the instructions are the same for. Okay, so the instructions are the same. Yeah, look at these. Look at these lads. They look cool, but they really do look like knockoff Stormcast Eternals. They don't hold a candle to the old Sanguinary Guard, but well, I wasn't playing when the old Sanguinary Guard were out. Actually, I was, but I hadn't gone into these yet. Oh well, YOLO. Yeah, honestly, I think if they had different heads, I'd like them a lot more. And of course, with their wings. Thankfully, I do believe the heads, I've been super gluing the heads on, which means it's easy to snap the head off should I want to change their head to alternate ones. Yeah, note to self, super glue the heads on so I can very lightly super glue them on so I can actually pop them off later to swap them out. There we go. So these guys, I'll get to painting you guys in a sec, but let's get the models built first so that they're ready to go. And extra pad, you will just boop into the box. Let's go grab 3 bases for these lads. And now let's begin. And I don't know how the heck they distributed these parts and why it's 1, 2, 3.5, 4, 5 runners for everything here. Oh yeah, because it's sort of weird and stuff. Because they have the multi-part building for the banners and everything. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, let us begin. And just work Work from the start. What's that? Yeah, I have the 2 upgrade spools, which I have 2 eviscerators, which are highly valuable weapons. Well, it's because it's so expensive to get these upgrade sets. The reason I have them is because it kind of happened to come in this combat patrol set for my death company. But honestly, I think I'm gonna use my 30k Space Marines and you convert them, build them as death company instead. That feels like the smarter idea. Anyway, for now I need to build 3 jump packs. 7 and 8. 3 times. There we go. So just grab them out in one go. Bammo. Yeah, because for those who aren't in the loop, there's been a few updates. The ban status they happened for Warhammer, which is like the quarterly updates, which they seem a bit lackluster, honestly, for quarterly updates. There was not many updates, I guess, sort of ish, kinda. But there were some significant ones for a few factions like Mechanicus. Specifically for Blood Angels, the Sanguinary Guard, they got their points increased again, but their melee weapons changed from hitting on 3s to hitting on 2s, which I think is well deserved. I mean, they are the Sanguinary Guard. They are literally the best of the chapter to protect the chapter master. You'd think they hit on it better than a 3, which the regular Space Marines hit on anyway. So it's like, okay, I can dig that. Well, that's only in melee. Their ranged weapons still only hit on 2s, which only hit on 3s still, which is like, huh? So the best of the best still can't shoot better than the rest. Weird. Sure, whatever. At least their melee squad hitting on 2s is nice, which means I'm considering if going with Angelic Inheritors would be good for this then. Because that will let you reroll 1s to hit and 1s to wound when led by a character. When they hit naturally on 2s, that means they don't need to hit the over moment target. And then they can be built with spears, which grant them automatic lance inbuilt, so I don't need to stratagem for lance either. Only that they're going to lack some strength and drop an attack compared to regular Liberator Assault group. And also no advance in charge. That's the thing. Angelic Headers is a great detachment bonus wise, but it lacks any form of advance in charge, which is quite the deal breaker in my opinion for a melee based army. Like, there's nothing to help further speed them up. You can't be as aggressive, really. Again, it's supposed to be like more of a balanced shooty army sort of thing. But still, when a lot of your special units and stuff are melee based, not being able to, just into combat that easily is like, So, I think it's better in bigger games when you have enough units to act as fire support and stuff. But in smaller games, not quite. Never. The rules are ever changing. Maybe I'll find a way to make it work. Few people are. Apparently, those who do figure out how to make it work have a very high % win rate in tournaments using them compared to other detachments. So, maybe, yeah, it has merit. Because it also requires a lot more balanced army and fast support, which, well, they're Hellblast and stuff, but in terms of, like, big fast support, like, vehicles, I don't have many. I have my Gladiator Lancer that already has inbuilt rerolls, so it doesn't really benefit from the detachment. I have an unbuilt Repulsor that's not going to be built anytime soon. Got the Land Raider Redeemer, which is a Flamer pattern anyway, which means it doesn't really need rerolls. So I was like, Also very expensive. Although it did actually in the balance update that happened, it did drop in points. They actually dropped the points of a few of the land raiders, which is nice. So mayhaps it could work. Issue in the end though is that yeah, rerolling once to hit and once to wound on characterless squads is good. But you have nothing that actually boosts your strength of anything. Like generic marines have +1 to wound an oath target, but bloody just won't. Nothing increases the strength of any of the guns, or other than one stratagem to give one unit sustained hits when they shoot. And so that's only one unit getting buffed. And then also you have nothing to actually boost your melee strength other than one stratagem for Lance, which again is just one unit benefiting for that. Which is then I think a combo lethal Lance. I think no, it's lethal hits unless you're character squad led, then you get Lance as well. One way or the other. Basically, you have one stratagem to buff one unit at a time. So it's like it's you're not really buffing yourself that much. Again, the only big thing is that if you're character, you reroll one's hit and one's to wound, which I guess you can rely a bit less on Oath of Moment if you have enough units that hit on 2s to spread around. So, yeah. There's also the stratagem that lets you return a jump unit back to the reserves. Apparently, people are using that a lot with Inceptors to just, drop the Inceptor down, shoot something. If the Inceptors survive, you pull it back up, ready to drop down elsewhere, if need be. That's kind of fun, but also it's a single unit, and once the opponent sees you drop the Inceptors down and destroy something, unless you're set out super well positioned or they are heavily out of position, they're going to blow up those Inceptors in their turn to ensure that it doesn't become a problem later. So, like, unless you bring multiple units of Inceptors, which is the thing. Honestly, I would want to try to bring multiple units of Inceptors, but then you might start run out of space to deploy them, and they're still an expensive jump unit. So the big pushes you to be very elite, and said unit has no how to lead it, so it cannot actually benefit from your detachment bonuses at all. You only have your stratagems to work off from. That one stratagem to work off from. It's like, yeah. It's a bit of a tough sell, but the thing worth trying once I get my Inceptors built. Oh, it's very hard to switch because Liberator Assault Group just gives everything you need. It has a advance in charge, it has a fallback in charge. You can shoot as well if you need to. You have all the mobility you need, and then everything is just +1 attack, +2 strength when you charge to your melee weapons. It's like it just works. It's everything you need in one package. What more would you ever need? Oh, also, yeah, it also has a defense against mortal wounds as well. In Jagged Heritage, you hit by mortal wounds, you just gotta take it. The Winter Soul Group, you hit by mortal wounds. Stratagem, 5 up, 300 pain. I'm going to block at least one of those, probably, hopefully, maybe. Like, yeah, just... The Soul Group's it's just really good. And unfortunately, the other two detachments for Blood Angels are outright subpar, useless, no one plays them. Like, the Jump Pack one, like, oh, you can bring units off the board based on your size, but then you can do that with other detachments with better bonuses. That's that. And the Death Company one, I tried it out a few times. It makes Death Company on foot battle line seemed interesting till I tried to use any stratagem, and I found every single stratagem said select a unit that is under starting strength, a unit that's under half strength, unit under this strength, that strength. It's like, wait a second, I can't use my best stratagems or almost any of my stratagems unless I've already taken injuries on my squad, and my whole shtick is about having the first strike in melee before I lose men. Ew. Okay, so I'm just accumulating all these command points, and I can't really do anything with them. This is kind of bad. This kind of shit, honestly. Like, what the fuck? I can't do anything. I was like, all right. I see why no one uses that. I see why no one uses that detachment now. So like, ew, shit. They have potential, but it ended up being nah. So, oh well, at least 2 out of 4 detachments are okay. I guess. Should be all detachments compared to others, alright, but... man. Of course, there's also the generic detachments too. I've been toying around with doing Blood Angel Stormlance a bit, just for entire army advance and charge, which is fun. However, I haven't quite figured out how to deal with the lack of strength on the charge when meleeing, because it's like, aha, I get advance and charge my whole army. Oh, I'm strength 4 and everything. Eesh. Oh, I'm not hurting you, am I? No, I'm not. And I think also that was more for mounted as well. Some of the strategies are only for mounted units. Like, okay, I have Outriders. I've got last year I built 3 Outriders, and then I have 3 already semi-painted. So I was like, okay, and I have an Invicta Warsuit that counts as a mounted vehicle. But then that's only those units, not my other main units. So again, that's a case of it needs a major change up in army composition, which I might not have the models for. Actually, I know I don't have the models for. Also, now, what one was I trimming just now? I don't remember. They look about the same. Well, I'll say the Stormlands Death Watch was a lot of fun. Just adopt to kill teams that have the assault keyword already on the units, so they can advance and shoot by default. Stormlands just gets an advance and charge, so they can pretty much the entire army can advance, shoot, and charge no matter what. There's like reactive move around to keep some of the units alive, and there's a strategy where if you can spend a strategy to get the assault keyword, and if you have the assault keyword already, you gain sustained hits 1. So it's like, oh, I get sustained hits on all my fancy weapons. Be gone, bots! Get out of here. It's like, okay, that was actually a lot of fun with that detachment. If it wasn't fact I wanted to try the Sanguinary Guard out, I'd probably be doing Death Watch again. Of which also Death Watch got major points drops in all their kill teams as well, which was nice and spicy for sure. Like points, they were very strong kill teams, and now they've been dropped in points. Like, ooh, okay, let's see how that goes. Might be able to afford an extra character too. So again, also I want to do a big game with Death Watch as well as a big game with Blood Angels, and just see what the fuck happens. Which also means I don't need to get a lot of my Gravis Marines built and painted up, or at least built to run as Death Watch. I do love running the Indomitor kill team. I think it's almost I think honestly with the current Death Watch rules, you need to have you're always gonna have one Indomitor kill team, no matter what. It's your bread and butter unit. Then after that, probably the Talon Strike jump team just before it's millions of shooties. And after that, it's kind of, I think you can just run generic units after that, really. Just as a run around core unit. Like Fortis, I think has its place. Maybe not. Not sure. I'm still iffy on whether how good the Fortis kill team is. But it's a good finishing unit, I guess. Since it gets +1 to hit against below starting strength, and then +1 to wound against a half strength unit. So basically, you have that kill team go around popping shots off at anything that's almost dead that you didn't kill. It's like, haha, you're almost assured to be dead. Almost. Keyword. Anyway, let me see. Snipping pieces still. Yeah. Boop. Yeah, so I think about the Black Templar are currently pretty good right now. We're in a game where there's like the new Marshal, which gains like a bunch of extra attacks based on how many units are nearby it, and it's like, oh shit, that's really strong. I thought it was Marshal or Emperor's Champion, I forget. But yeah, no, I think it was Marshal. In fact, that it's a regular character, not an epic character, means you can have three of them, which means you have three super death ball units running around the table. It's like, oh my fucking god, that's insane. Just running around blenderizing anything it sees. Yeah, I don't want to try. I do want to try the Black Templar rules, just because they have the weird. They lost Oath of Moment, but gained a whole bunch of other things and stuff. But I think the hard thing is that I need to proxy their Crusader squad, which I think I do have my scouts. I actually can proxy my scouts, but I do need to build up the other 5 scouts to be the proxy in the first place. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Yeah. I want to try all these other things, but I'm still trying to develop my own army and my own play style. I totally don't need like another 18 Outrider bikes for reasons. For nefarious reasons. Yeah, totally not going to pick up the new White Scars Combat Patrol coming out. There's totally no reason why I need more Outrider bikes and another Impulsor. And a jetbike to proxy as a character for something. Oh, I would have no nefarious reason to need those. Don't y'all worry about that. What could little old me do with all those? What do you mean? No, you don't see me looking at getting more ATVs. No, why would I get more ATV Mario Karts? They're stupid looking. No respecting Space Marine player would intentionally get more ATVs. Anyway, let's just get these together. Yeah, why would I be trying to go? I couldn't possibly be trying to make a 18 Outrider, 18 Blade Guard, 18 Sanguinary Guard army. No, why would I do that? I'd never financially recover from that. That would be utter madness. Who brings 18 Outriders to a get match? Hmm? Who would play Dark Angels and bring 36 Outriders to a game? Yeah, who would do that? With attached ATVs? No, not me. I would never. Actually, 636 one, that would be so fucking expensive. That would be ludicrously expensive to do. Unless. No, that'd be ludicrously expensive to do. Unless. Also, in this case of, without the extra strength bonuses from like Liberal Assault Group and stuff, I don't see 36 Outriders actually being that useful. Or would they? They would have they wouldn't be combat. Their role would be flood the board with so many Outrider bikes the enemy would have nowhere to go. I think I need 36 Outrider bikes. Because I do have that second-hand Lionel Johnson as well. Oh no. But oh yes. What evils could I bring about on the table? With 36 Outriders and a Lionel Johnson. Hum hum. Ha ha ha. I'm totally not going to lose friendships over that. Oh no, that would never happen to me. Little old me. I would never. So hold on, I need to. But there's a mode line. So I have to be really anal about cleaning up these pieces on these jetpacks. And Sanguinary Guard are all golden color, so you're going to see the mold lines and stuff. they're gonna stick out like a sore thumb. So they actually do need to slow down a bit and properly clean these up as I see them. That, and where's my sanding sponge? It's gone. Some just here, and then I think they fell somewhere. The sanding sponge, I just need one. Sanding sponge? Sanding sponge? Sanding sponge? Oh, sponge, come hither! Hey, there we go. I got my super fine. There we go. Just super fine. These little spots in the between here. Just smoothie them out. There we go. One. Nice and careful. Just take your time. Not rushing. Okay, I'm rushing, but not rushing that much. How's it going? Oh yeah. So yeah, 36 Outrider bikes with the Dark Angels. I think Raven Winged attachments with Alano Johnson and Blade Guards, Inner Circle Companions, whatever armored transports can bring in. No, I need some serious shooting though. I have to remember that any other detachment, the melee is gonna be a lot weaker because I won't have +2 strength on the charge and stuff. No, that would need some elite things as well, or bigger vehicles and tanks, which I have a few of, but not many of. But 36, because each of them is 4 wounds. So a 6-man squad with the ATV would be 6 4s are 24 plus 8. 30, 6 squads of 32 wounds, assuming efficient damage. That would be 6 times 32, 180. 6 3s are 18. 180 wounds worth of Outriders and ATVs just in the midboard, blocking off the objective and center and everything. Huh. That's 160 times 6. That would be a majority of the army, but let's see, 160 plus 60 is going to be 220 times 6. That's going to be 1,320 points in Outriders and ATVs on the board, acting as a massive screen. So that's going to be 670 points left over for big killer units after that. Which, you can get a few Gladiator Lancers in with that. The Outriders themselves are going to be pretty good at the infantry work, at least. So, 2 Lancers, that's going to be 320 points, which leaves 350 points remaining for leaders and stuff. So, I guess as we open the command point with the company heroes, so that's going to be about 200. Leaves about 100 points left, which I guess could be for like squad of infiltrators to hold the back line. And yeah, then you just go. You just go. Just go forward. I'm going to ask my friends to see how many of them have spare Outriders so we could try that one day. That would be very funny. Very, very funny indeed if it works. Yes. Yes. The plan's coming together in my mind holes. I am perceiving the plan. It is rotating about my brain hole. I can envision the carnage and the broken friendships.
What are you, stupid?
Oh.
Haven't you realized it's all in your imagination, you mega dork?
Thank you for the redeem, McBoy. Welcome, welcome. I was just theory crafting some bullshit that I could do in Warhammer if I had enough Outrider bikes. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome in. Let me just also just squish that in to make sure that cements in correctly. Why is this not sticking? There we go. Hello and welcome. Good evening to you. Yeah, I'm just theory crafting some bullshit I could do in Warhammer with 36 Outrider attack bikes. It'll be fucking hilarious to do. Because that's just how big their bases are. Let me just grab this and stick it on here. There we go. Bammo. Good, good, nice. I've been busy as fuck. Well, went to a kill team tournament on the weekend. I also, yeah, speaking of that, I went to a kill team tournament on the weekend. Haha. Got 4th place after having a long time no practice of that game mode. It's pretty nice. Yeah, come on, stick. What have with that? I got myself the box of servitor kill team now. So there'll be a bunch of servitor action happening on the channel soon. Ish. Why does this not want to position stick itself in? Come on. Get stuck in. Get stuck in, lads. Is it mount in a very specific order? Rotation? The heck? Come on. Get stuck in. Get stuck in, lads, I say. Get stuck in. Why does this to jump not... Oh, I see. Hold on. There's an indent that makes it go this way. Is it? Is it? Was I 9 degrees off? I think I was 90 degrees off on this. Or not? Don't know, but that looks like it fits better, so I'm going to... Oh, 9-degree turn it. There we go. Yeah, okay, yeah, that does fit better. Okay, never mind. There. Thank you, Cement, for being malleable. Let me just re-cement that in place. So you found a way to on optimizations of space engineers. Ooh, gotta love that. Space engineering optimizations. Optimize them stats. John Madden. Oh, that's smooth as around in Windows? Nice. Congratulations, sir. Whoops, there we go. But yeah, do I have it nearby? Do I have it? Yes. Hey, do you like weird body horror servitor androids that do everything because AI is outlawed, so you need to have lobotomized prisoners to do your shit? Well, now you can. Huzzah! I picked up the Servitor Battleclade. Look at that. Look at all those weird androids that are in excruciating pain. Probably not. Depends. With just weapons mounted on their bodies and stuff. And look at this guy. He's got the claw and he's got the big gun. He's got another big gun and he's got the claw. Yeah, cyborgs. Basically, take prisoners that have been found guilty of heresy or otherwise, but have been granted the mercy of earning the Emperor's favor again by being turned into cyborgs to help the Mechanicus or do menial jobs and stuff, or just become weapon platforms. Yeah. And that's what these guys are. Because again, AI is outlawed in Imperium because of the massive AI uprising that happened, and so the only thing they can really do instead of it is to have lobotomized prisoners and otherwise. Because basically, because there's a human brain at the core of making the decision, or rather, it's a human brain being programmed to follow orders, that's not AI, so it's fine. So yeah, just a bunch of cyborgs with their limbs all cut off and weapons and stuff attached to it. Yeah, welcome to 40k. You can't have AI, so let's instead have a computer-programmed brain do it for you instead. Because it's a human brain at the center of it. So it's fine. You're good. It's all good. So, yeah. And this supposedly it's a Battleclade kill team, so basically it's the techno-archaeologist here. He's running around searching for technology, lost technology and stuff to archive, and he has all of his servitors around here to protect him and help him. Like, he's got the breacher to breach the things, he's got the combat gun ones to keep him alive. He's got a little servitor underseer as well to help keep track of them all. And yeah, he's just cool, weird dudes who like to pray to tech machines and not technology. They basically also, they believe all machines have a spirit in them. There's a machine spirit in everything. Even every single nut and bolt has a machine spirit in it. And so you need to pray to that machine spirit to keep it happy. If the machine spirit is not happy, it's not going to work. Like the whole, have you turned it off and on again? No, you gotta pray to it first to see make it work. Like, the gun jams one day, it's like, nope, the machine spirit decided at this point in time, it wasn't happy. It wasn't quite angry, so it jammed itself so you can't use it. So, you gotta pray to it first to make it unjam itself. Yeah, welcome to Mechanicus. That's the bullshit they're up to. It's really funny. Love the faction. Fucking expensive collector if you want. But, you know, this is a nice kill team, and it's pretty much an entire box of servitors. Not many boxes nowadays have the servitors with them. A lot of them have got retired already, so it's like, a whole box of servitors inside? Yes, I want it. So, yeah. I got my body horror mechanical assistants now. AI is not rogue, the limit is us too simple, indeed. I think it's a weird thing, because basically, in the history of Warhammer 40k at least, the AI uprising was a very small event that actually happened, but short-lived event that happened, and it was dealt with, but of course, such a massive amount of damage in the period it happened. It's like nope, everyone agrees, AI, fuck AI, nope, none of it. We won't have that anymore. Just be gone, thoughts. It's like, huh, okay then. Like, how do we replace the AI? Look at all these heretics we have. Let's turn to robots. Done. Let it be, was it? Yeah, let it be a mercy to them as well. Yeah, if you're accused of heresy, it's not that bad. Instead of your whole family line being obliterated from all history and records, and everyone hunted down and killed for being a heretic, it's like, no, we're going to turn you into this robot servitor thing that may do all sorts of weird, dangerous jobs, and you're good. You'll earn your forgiveness in duty, and that's that. And it's just things, overtop things like that just makes 40k kind of really funny and fun. Although they've got they're currently in a weird in-between stage of being a mix of over the top and not over the top, or bland as well. Especially with the Primaris stuff, like these very models I'm building, which are so much simpler than their older models were, and plain, it's like meh, meh. Like, I'm building these because I need them, and I came in my box, but it's like meh. Mass Effect, there's an AI civilization made by one of the alien civilizations. It was snubbed by some, but they were very powerful. Yeah, indeed. Just a spot of unlimited power. There we go. Let's stick this in here. Flap. There. Because some of the fighter spaceships is one AI. Ooh, interesting. Nice. I know, was it those massive like church robots in Warhammer? Apparently there was one which was fully AI. It was like, oh god, what the fuck? You let a giant, massive, mountain-sized robot with the weapons to destroy multiple planets have an AI system? What could go wrong? Well, what actually went wrong? The super AI Titan got possessed by a demon! Because demonic possession works that way as well. It was like possessed by a demon or corrupted by chaos, but basically it had the demonic forces controlling it. I was like, huzzah! The AI uprising got worse. Demons got involved now. But in the Mechanicus databanks, after there was a demon invasion on Mars, their own databanks, the actual databanks with all their blueprints and stuff, also got infected by demons. So there's demonic computer virus, literally demonic computer viruses on their systems. And it's dangerous for them to even try to access a lot of it now. It's like, haha, how do we make it worse? Demons, that's how. Just demon possess everything. Don't worry about it. And that's hilariously fun. And it seems it was according to the Valvac rumors, there might be Dark Mechanicum coming out. Oh wait, is my focus off? My focus might have been off. Oh, my focus at this height. Might be Dark Mechanicum's coming out soon, which is gonna be a lot of fun because basically that's gonna be demon engines. It's like crazy, and also some weird techno heresy. So come on, wait a second. I'm not liking the lack of focus on the camera, or the autofocus is not kicking in. Autofocus? Autofocus. See, no need for air, living space, food, or life support system. Just generates ammo, navigation, and guns. Yeah. Hold on. Autofocus? What has happened to you? There we go. I just gave autofocus a little bit of a jolt. Seems good now? Okay. So here we go. 3 jump packs. Here. Ready. Now, to build some sanguinary guardians. Aha. Let's see. How do each of these build? I don't know why the combat patrol is built differently from the other one. It's just the sword is a different pose. Huh. Weird. Wait, so who holds the... Wait, where's the one with the banner, then? Oh, no, okay, no, you're the one with the banner here. Okay, so you're the one with the banner. Okay. Also, scary future drone warfare. Ooh, dang. I heard you like drones. Okay, so that's the combat patrol version. That's that. Where's your spear version? Okay, here's your spear version. Okay. Right, I got it. And who Hoopsters has the melter pistol? Oh, you're supposed to have the melter pistol. I have to adjust that because I want melter pistol on the banner bearer. Okay, I'll check that in a bit. Also, hello, thank you for the follow. Full Frontal New Type. Welcome. I'm guessing you're a Gundam fan. How are you doing? I'm just giving a moment. I was just rechecking these instructions to see how the heck the hands went for this. Welcome. Welcome to my channel where I sometimes do Gundam nowadays. I've got a lot more Warhammer stuff happening now, but I'll do a bit of Gundam here. I got some Gundam there. I was going to do... If I wasn't busy trying to rush to build models for some Gundam things, for some Warhammer games I'm joining, I'll be building some Gundams as well. Well, I do Gundams, I do a lot of model kits, I've done some historical models, Star Wars models, and I'm right now doing some Warhammers. Blood Angels. Yeah, I put one as Blood Angels. I'm building up the last 3 Sanguinary Guard for my, Combat Patrol set. Oh yeah, MechWarrior, Battletech too. I got Battletech kits. Because I've been picking up and been very slowly painting because we can't... Basically, my friends and I have not been able to schedule when to play Battletech with each other still. Our schedules keep fucking up for that. But I got a bunch of Battletech packs that are being very slowly painted up. Oh yeah. Also, I got Mikuzakus. Aha! Look, I got the Mikuzakus. I got the whole set. Yeah. Woo! The Gundam Miku collaboration. I picked up the whole set. Yeah. Punch. That's nice. So that they're here. watching and cheering me on as I build and paint. So, yeah, there we go. Yeah, tonight I'm building up my lastly Sanguinary Guard. They're going to finish painting up Lamatis, these other two Eliminators. I took one of them to a Kill Team tournament over the weekend. I got 4th place. That was fun. I know, we'll see where we go from there. But yeah, basically do a lot of model building, a lot of model painting. Oh yeah, also I do waifu kits as well. I should mention, I do a lot of waifu kits. Like these sorts of waifu kits. Yeah, that's all you can see, because I can't open those on stream. Those will be on another platform when I get around to that. Or on Twitter, at Blue Sky. There we go. Now I've got RG Hainu, RG Sudley, and HG Sinanjo on the table. Nice. I've got shitloads. But I do have one thing, though. One thing which I do have right here with me is my Gym Striker, which may or may not look very familiar to my VTuber model I used to rig up with. So, huzzah! My low-effort VTuber model that I did in like 2 weeks by myself, that I've now dawdled for 3 years not updating. Will this be the year I update it? Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll find out. YOLO.
Stupid? Haven't you realized it's all in your imagination, you mega dork?
Thank you for that. Okay, simp. Yes, I am. You can simp on these nuts. Yeah. Yes. So, anyway. Yeah. Building up the Sanguinary Guard for game on Thursday. And just YOLOing through and just seeing, because one thing compared to Warhammer compared to Gundam and stuff is that the pieces are not numbered sequentially on the thing. Here's a 27, here's a 19, here's a 31, here's a 42. It's like, what the fuck? There's a 6. It's like, what the fuck is this ordering they do here? Yeah, what do you think I am? You mega dork? Who finished the Valentine waifu? I honestly don't know. I was hoping to have an idea for that. Then work became busy. I ran out of ideas for it. And it's on my back burner of to eventually do when I have time, effectively. Yeah, that's the plan. Honestly, I might be close to drawing Valentine waifu, sketching it out, than anything. I've been trying to slowly practice 2D, was it not 2D art? Yeah, sketching art to start doing my own artworks and assets and stuff myself, because I have Studio Paint. It's just, again, time not on my stream days is kind of short, or I'm tired, or otherwise I'm like, shit. But yeah, basically, I can start drawing things, and we'll see where that goes. And I really need to get an album up going, which has my sketches and my hand sketches and stuff going. And yeah, basically, I try to do the whole. Yep, thank you. There's a Discord. Yep, you can drop there for shenanigans. Just make sure you grab your rolls. Basically, my idea was I tried to hold the PewDiePie method of draw one thing a day until I get better at it, and then I've been fucking busy, so I'm lucky to draw one thing a week, if at all. But hey, at least I get something drawn. So yeah. Got a lot of ideas to draw and not much time to do them in. Also, huzzah! Thank you for the triple streak, Starter John. Welcome, welcome. Animated Gundam Series Gundam Crossbone. Nice. Got the X1. Perfect. That's a lovely suit. And welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I'm still fucking... I just need a bloody chest piece. Why can't it's so hard to find a chest piece? Finally, here it is in this runner. Okay, let's do it. Well, welcome. Let's just grab these off the runner. Boop. Have a good luck, my boy. Thank you for stopping by. Good, appreciate it. As always, any chatters and lurkers help with the stream numbers for my very slowly growing channel that I wish I could put more time into than I do, but things, time and schedules and work and so on. You know that jazz. Let's see. Or over here. Just grab all about it. Bizarre, that's about it. Nice. I have it as well, somewhere in backlog. Had ideas for it. For a custom build. Never got around to it. As always. But it's there, should I ever return to it. I need a C5. Did I pull C5 out already? Here it is. Okay. Good. So at least all this was on the same runner, just scattered about a bit. There we go. Also, ad break starting in 5 seconds. Shit. Oh well. Anyone who's not subscribed, GG. Good luck. Feel free to subscribe if you want to get no ads or give support to the channel and so on. Oh, I need to make emotes as well. But otherwise, feel free. Don't feel like you're forced to, but a little bit helps. There we go. That's my very quick, fast, and dirty promo for monetization, monetary begging, and so on. But yeah, I can't do anything about the ads, but I just set them to run once 3 minutes every hour just to keep pre-rolls off anyone who pops in, so people can pop in without getting slapped by an advert. That's honestly the best I can do with how Twitch system works. And yeah. Post gunplay on mech. Ooh, nice. Let's take a little peeky peeksy as well. If anyone wants to see this, pop into the Discord as well. It's a lovely time there. Boop, ba-da-doop, ba-doop. Yeah, nice. Those are some nice Gundams. Ooh, is that the metallic build? Custom painted on metallic one. Looks like a metallic one. Nice. Ooh, the RG Hind looks great as well. I have that one, I just not built it yet. But the thing I also have the heavy weapon system unit too for it, which is cool. Oh, yo, thank you for sharing. Very lovely, sir. Yeah, we need to. Oh, these have mold lines. Again, also, these Sanguinary Guard, their color scheme is all gold. And so I actually do need to make sure I properly sand out their mold lines and stuff, so the build process will be a little bit slower than normal, but yeah, that's how it goes. At least I need to get the main bodies ready. And then I can work on the rest off stream in the little time I have. Yeah. There we go. And snip. Yeah. Jamming up. I fully intend to build these 3 guys up as far as I can with them, and then finish painting up the Eliminators here, and hopefully the Marties too, because not many more colors needed for both of those before I can fully glue them together. We shall see how it goes. Yeah. I do need to be very, about making sure these are nicely fully sanded down. MG Strike Freedom silver. Ah, the silver coating. Nice. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was painted or it was like one of the special coating versions. Those are cool. I got the metallic coating Freedom versus Impulse. The special set that has like the extra bit to replicate the scene. That was a cool one to get. I never actually started it yet because I wanted to make sure I got the correct Gundam markers to refill in the metal metallic coating where I snipped the nubs off, because they were not designed to be coated, and so there's some nubs in some very obvious spots on the kit. So like, yeah, let's not tackle that till I'm ready to. I have the tools at hand to deal with the nub marks, because you can't sand a plated kit without removing the plating. This color is Gundam Base Limited. Ooh, nice. Gundam Base Limited. Really cool. I love those limited kits. I like the clear color ones for master grades because you can see the inner frame for it. I have the clear color double Zeta Gundam master grade, and basically I've been putting that one to the side just because that's gonna be one heck of a project. Because it's a massive transforming Gundam with a lot of inner frame, and then there's all the careful clear parts to cut and sand. Eventually. One day. But yeah. Oh, I love Gundams. There's a Gundam for everybody. Well, actually, I still have to finish watching Double Zeta. Actually, I haven't even started Double Zeta. I'm still halfway through Zeta. Like, the Zeta Gundam hasn't even shown up yet at the part I got to. It's like, oh god, where's the Zeta Gundam? Oh no, I've run out of time. I can't. I've run out of time. I can't really watch this as easily. Got one more Gundam base, the new double fin funnel type. Yeah, just give more funnels. That's nice. I think that, actually that's the double fin funnel type is. Is it the regular, but it has funnels and funnels on both sides? I think it has two binder links on it. Or is it two full sets of funnels? Regardless, it's cool as heck. Yeah, go. No. Aha, look at his face. Huh. He's just stepping on a giant marble face. Show me your face. Give me your face. There's just a little dollop of cement. Help hold that together. Go. Make sure that's fully smoothed. Stick it together. I don't want to stick too much of this together just because it's going to be a witch and a half to paint some of it. Well, I have to check my existing Sun Regards, see how I handled their painting, if I went that far. If I didn't go that far, then I'll just copy it. Actually, yeah. While that cement dries for a second. You say, give your face sound Optimus Prime. Yep, give me your face. Your face. Give it to me. I need it. Yum, yum, yum. There we go. Here's one I did earlier. Haha. Let's see. Okay, so I just YOLO'd you in one piece. Okay, and then I guess I was gonna torture myself later trying to get the cloak painted. So what did I do on you? So I did you all gold. Actually, that was this one here. Was it? I think it was. Yeah, super metallic, super fine gold from Mr. Hobby. I used this very paint. And it's really nice. And then you have the black armor pieces. Okay, cool. So basically, I'll just stick it all together then. Look at there. Yeah, this is the Mr. Hobby Aqueous super metallic, super fine gold. Yeah, very nice. Very thin, by the way. I used an airbrush for this. This is very thin out of the pot already. You could just, even out of heavy mixing, like you barely need to thin this. Almost use it as is from the pot, and it comes out quite nicely. So yeah, just a quick warning about that one. It's very thin. I think another one. I think was it Barbatos Rex on YouTube. He also said this was very thin and barely had to thin it as well. So yeah, great gold. Also the Aqueous line, so it barely stinks at all when using it, which is very good for your airbrushing inside. Especially nowadays with typhoons and stuff happening a lot recently. It's like, oh god, I can't open my window, I can't ventilate my room. Please. I need good metallics that don't stink up the room. Let's see, then how does this go in here? Like that. There we go. Okay, got it. Squish. And cement. I think the only thing I really don't need, can't attach first, well, can't attach, is the heads, or keep it separate just so I can easily paint their details, then attach it after. Maybe or maybe not. No, actually. Oh, I got a spot of red on you there. You got some red on you there. I can touch up the gold later. Yeah, I think Because if I leave the backpack off, actually, yeah, I blue tack the backpack just so I can reach it. I might not need. Nah, I'll leave the head off first before until I paint it, and then I'll stick it on after. Yeah, okay. And stick it in place. Boom. Get that summoned in place. What? Press. Okay, we have one body. Yeah, the Sanguinary Guard are for the Blood Angels are supposed to be like the super elite, the best of the chapter, and where they are the Sanguinary Guard. They guard the chapter master and so on. So they are the most elite of the elite with the shiniest golden of armors. And very literally just yesterday they got a rules buff, which makes them potentially much better than they used to be. They're originally kind of lackluster for what they were. But here's hoping the change they had fixes them. But now I need to put that spear in your hands. I need C21. C21. Okay, I need to find an arm. Oh, right here. Perfect. And the spear is 22? Yeah, okay. Hand and arm and spear here. So that's why I'm being motivated to build the other three of them now to start using in game. Yeah. Yeah. Very carefully trim along that spear. Oh, that's a long ass spear. This is gonna be hell to transport, most likely. It's gonna take up a lot of space in my transport box. Here we go. Okay. Whoop. This very carefully. Fix up the edge. So it's a spear with tiny details. The purity seal, and it's gonna be dangling off him as he swings and waves us about. This model is totally not going to take up like multiple slots in my storage case. Eh. And carefully trim and snip this. It's got the little wrapping details here as well. Very carefully. Nice. Around there. Base of the hand, base of that purity seal. Okay. Then the arm. Gonna need to make sure everything's nice and smooth for the lovely gold. I'll go over it at a later stage. Probably I'll do the gold painting probably either on the weekend or on my next week stream. We shall see how far again what things I want or need to build next time I'm on. So now how come back here. Got it. So the fuck is this supposed to be posed? Let's see the reference pictures. There's no reference pictures. Oh wait, no, it's like this. He's the one leaping off the head. The other shown with the spear. Nice. Okay then. Okay then, nice. Gotta love when the instructions don't actually show you what it should look like. Let's see. You sort of pose like this. Hand is adjusted towards the chest ever so slightly. Okay, so the arm commits like that. Alright, let's do it. Committing the arm. Dollop. And Yup. Squish that arm in. The pose at this angle. Looks good enough. Okay. Did I blue tack these shoulder pads on? No, they are glued in. Okay. Just rechecking that. So then now this goes on here like that. Because I need to, this ribbon's sticking out here like that, so I need to be able to slide his pauldron on there without interfering. That's too close. Hey, where's his shoulder pad? C15. Let's check I get a pose where I can still slip his shoulder pad on. Yeah. Yeah. Boop. Boop. And that. And that. Okay. So, if this goes on at this angle, can I get the shoulder pad on still? Just so actually, even at this more pointed angle, I can still slot the pad on. Okay, good. All right, okay, we're good. We're good. It will fit. Dab on the cement. And let's get this in place. Oh. Let's get it pointed towards the angle of the elbow. There we go. He's charging forward with this giant spear. And this shoulder pad then can slide on perfectly normal. Good. Okay. Oh, look how good it looks. Oh! And now we need to give him a pistol arm. 18, 19, and 20 for the pistol arm. Okay, 18, 19, 20. Let's grab those. Here's 18. Snip. I'm gonna have to drill the barrel out as well. Easy to do. 18, 19, 20. Get there. Alright, we'll go with that first. We have a pouch thing. Do you get a pouch later? Maybe. Which I'll find out later and see. Anyway. There we have the snip and trim. Snip, trim, and sand these pieces. Yep. Boop. And a boop. Check the sanding for mold lines, if any. Which will be visible at least. Nope. Let's get the hand in place. Because that looks like the harder one to reach. Give me your fist. Okay. And then your ammo packet goes in here. The curved ammo belt going around the wrist is nice and cool. It's like da 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 da. Okay. Then like a charging pose, so to like mount here, I guess. Yeah, something like that. So just a little bit lower down the other one's pointing. First, let's drill out the barrel hole first. Doesn't be too deep, just needs a tiny little drill out. Somewhat center my pin vise. Let's just start a little bit. Is it centered? Looks centered. Let's go a little bit deeper. Still looks centered. It is still centered. Okay. Committing to a deeper drill now. Just a little bit deeper. Scott, here's the side barrel to drill out as well. A little bit? Nah, I think that's fine. Yep. See, did I drill the side barrels out in my other ones? It's been actually a while since I did the last ones. Yes, I did actually. I did drill the sides out. All right, I will drill out the sides of these two. Very carefully. Drilling from the side. There we go. Yeah. Center a little bit more. Make sure it's rounded out. Okay. Drilled out. Nice. Let us attach this. Got a bit of a lower pose to it. Like that, it looks like. Yeah. Aha! He charges forward to battle. It's just the cement here a bit. Fill that in a bit more. Perfect. Blap, blap. Okay. Then his backpack will go on like that. I'll blue tack his backpack on for the game, at least. There, I think that's good enough to play with for the day. So, let me get one of his bases. Let's just get to blue tacking him in position so I can just whether use him on Thursday, and then I'll paint him up over the weekend and next stream for sure. So just a spot of blue tack. Make sure it can balance itself on the base. Boop. Blue tack in the schnoz of the statue. And a small bit more in his backpack. Couple ammo like that. And let's press that on. There we go. One Sanguinary Guard ready to use minimum viable usability for the coming friendly game on Thursday. And parts separated enough for painting later. Need to make sure I remember which parts are for painting later. Okay, 1, 2 more to do, and then we get to painting my snipers. My other 2 snipers, at least, and my chaplain. So let's carefully put you away first. Wherever your magnet went now. Just carefully grab it. Yeah. Nope. Stick. Okay. Get you back in the box. Yeah. Okay. 1 minimum viable product. Down 2 more to go. Need the 26 and 27. Let's see. Here they are. Here they are. 26. 27. Boop, boop. Need to remember that this guy gets the melter pistol. 28. 29, 30. Give. Snip. 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 And snip, snip, snip. Here. Whoop. Don't you fall over. Eh. And then you get the melter pistol hands, so I need to find that one specifically. Because basically, the rules that we put the melter pistol with the banner guy, and so that is what I'm going to do. He will be the special guy. He gets to hold the banner, and thus he also gets to have the fancy pistol to protect himself with. To ensure the banner does not fall. The banner will not fall! Yeah, exactly. That's the one. Okay. Blap. Let's see. Now, trim. Again, the trim and smoothen. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Very carefully. Nice. Oop. I think, yeah, I should also, before I do the dipping, do a nice gloss coat to really seal in the gold first. I think that's what I did already, but if not, I'll do that for this. This will have like a protective layer in case I make a mistake and need to fix a paint spot. Go. Carefully. There. Probably, actually, should I use my thicker airbrush? Maybe, maybe not sure. Wait, should I hand... I have hand-painted my gloss coats before. So I'm thinking when I get to the gloss paint part, I should get a bunch of models ready to gloss paint in one... to gloss coat in one go. So I can just batch gloss it. To recheck which of my models actually are at that stage ready to have that gloss coat put on or not. I guess semi-gloss technically is what I use. Yeah, no, I'll do it separately. All my models are usually semi-gloss, but the sanguine gloss particularly are the shining shining gold. And so they gotta have their full gloss going. They gotta be sparkling. Sparkle, sparkle. Also, I need to decide on the color of their loincloths and stuff. I don't really want to have to do a nice clean white on their loincloths. I might go a nice contrasting red or something. Red or purple. Just to give them the extra regal look. Regal! There you go. Trim that. And drill. Hold on. Lightly sand first. Okay, now I can see. Give it a little indent. Looks centered for now. Do a little bit more. Still looks centered. Send it a little bit further. Yep, that's centered. Send it. There we go. Very nice. And then smoothing out the mold lines on the arm. Both sides. Very nice and carefully. Be very patient. Don't need to rush. Work opposite to the tempo of the song currently playing. And we YOLO, haha. Yeah. Okay, so that is all together. Leg needs some sanding work. Just a little bit more sanding work at least. Okay. Yeah, this one's got a bit of a front mold line that needs to be dealt with for sure. We'll just eliminate it. There we go. That looks good enough. This foot. This also seems good. Okay. We shall assemble the next man. Stamont. Line. Along the line. There. Then foot. I went along this and attach. Push. Push, squelch, squelch, push. Attach the rest of rock to this. Boom. Tactical rock together. Okay. Other leg. Slather. And press. Boom. A little bit more slather. Just get that little joint in there. Tap, tap, tap. All right. Then we have the melter pistol. Let's see. He's going for a shot with it. So it looks like something at this angle looks good. Okay. Comment. Stick. Sticking. Looks pretty good stuck like that. Uh-oh. Come on, just readjust ever so slightly. Okay, that looks good. Just a bit of a brush with the cement to smooth out that little squish I did. Let's see, is that good? No, I kind of want to twist it slightly. Nice. Okay, that looks good. So he's leaning forward, one hand with his pistol out forward, and then he's going to have his other hand holding up the giant sanguinary spear with banner. So I need to attach two things, actually, it seems. 36 and 31 first. Let's see. Here they are. 36 is over here. 31 is a purity seal, apparently. Alright. Interesting they call out a specific purity seal to put in, but okay. Go. Trim this smooth. Make it nice and smooth. This is our banner bearer. He must look prim and proper. Yep. Right. Carefully, carefully around the edge. Okay. A tiny purity seal. Snip it. Nah. So that sticks to his leg, apparently. Right there. So let's flap flap. Dollop a little bit of cement there. And squish. There we go. Just rotate slightly. Good enough, I think. Okay. Then he has an arm to place now. Holding aloft the spear. Yes, like that. Slightly ahead of the collar. Let's see, that's pointing. Okay, that arm looks like it's in position. Let's get his spear out. Snip. Oh. Oh. There. His banner spear. us very carefully trim away the nubs. Sand it down. Trim that little spot down a bit. Very carefully. Yep, yep. Oh god. I don't want to bend the spear too much. Uh, uh. Oh god, that's scary. Because this is half a shaft only for attaching the banner on. Let's get the banner dealt with. Way around. Nice. Okay, so now banners like this. So like this. So this cements on like here. Like so. Okay. Okay, okay, I get it. I get it. Cement and spear. Push. Give a bit more cement along here. Help things merge in. A little bit of a blowy blow to help. Just a little bit of a blowy. When in doubt, a little bit of blowy always helps. Maybe you can quote me on that. When in doubt, give him a blowy. Then this. Cements in place. Like this. Yeah, like that. Okay, let us smoothen out this attachment actually first. And then get this weird ass angled wrap going. One. Like that. Okay. Smoothing this out a bit. Okay, that looks okay. A bit higher, I think it's fine. Otherwise, it's not going to look too correct. In this case, where it looks slightly awkward, just because it is an awkward pose from the holding this. That's why it looks weird. Okay, there we go. We have a very fucking tall guy with his spear up and his banner and everything going to take up a bajillion amounts of space in my box now. Let's get you your jump pack attached with some blue tack. Yeah. There we go. Then blue tack you onto your base, where you go to the side to fully set and be ready to be used in the Thursday game at least. Maybe the Saturday game if I get a Saturday game. We'll see. Where? Whoosh. There we go. Two guys with spears are going to take up. Oh, they're going to take up so much space in my box. Oh, oh God, oh Lord, oh jeez, oh jeez, Scoob. All right, time for number 3. Our lost heroic man. Give me your body. Work yourself upon my body. Body. Oh. Okay, so now it's gonna be the only body left. $43, $44. These guys here. 1, 2, 3. 44's over here. Doop. Doop. And doop. Yeah, also, yeah, this set came with the Blood Angels Captain, which is a really cool on-foot captain with these, like, molded musculatures and stuff. I'm between building him as is, or building him and attaching a jump pack on him instead, just make a really cool jump pack captain out of him. Both are exciting ideas. Let me try. Especially now that the upcoming jump pack captain with Thunderhammer and Relic Shield is a thing coming out. Yeah, he would fit perfectly for that role. Okay. Trim these nice and carefully. Because basically having a Thunderhammer captain flying around as Blood Angels, strength 10, death wounds, that's going to be a really spicy model. Again, meeting probably Sanguinary Guard or Assault Intercessors, both would work. That'd be really cool. And then maybe, what if they gave a Death Company version of it? Or allowed to be taken as a Death Company version? Ooh. Death Company captain with a shield and Thunderhammer. That's going to be very thematic, for sure. Just a little bit of violence. Yeah, it seems the Death Company captain is starting to get some use now, just because he's a very cheap captain. He'll give the Death Company OC. He grants them. What else does he grant them? I think he gives them sustained hits or something, or lethal hits, which is nice. And also, when he dies, he does mortal wound. He has a chance to do mortal wounds to the unit that killed him in melee, which is like, haha, the final send off, which is very Death Company like. Like, I have, again, a bunch of the magazine kit Assault Intercessors. If I pulled one out, put him on a tactical rock or something and with jump pack, and then gave him a bunch of ornamental details and stuff, like, haha, that could be a very cheap way to have a get my Death Company characters going. Goes down to whether it is being worth enough versus other characters and my current Outrider bike plan for my army. Just have a bunch of Outriders, which are great, and the Blood Angels as well, haha. I think it's also that multi-part outriders are coming out soon, so I don't want to invest in too many of them right now. See what the multi-parts are going to be like, and then see if I can kit bash my existing ones or something. Would be fun. I suppose, there might be a little ways away though, because the White Scars Combat Patrol is coming out soon, and that one is going to have the monopose outrider bikes in it. So it might be an upgrade sprue or something instead. We'll actually have to see. But it would be nice to get some of the Primaris units that don't have sergeant weapons, actually getting them their sergeant weapons. That would be really nice and thematic. Like heavy intercessors, the sergeants don't have a special weapon. Hellblasters, sergeant can get a plasma pistol, but that's it. It's like, Have you all forgotten? Have you all forgotten what the theming of Space Marines was like? The sergeant always gets the fancy weapon. Would be nice to have heavy intercessors with like a sergeant weapon. That would make them extra spicy. I do like my models extra spicy, if you know what I mean. Get stuck. Get stuck in there. Lap. Okay. Then leg. You've been sounded, so you need to stick in here now. Carefully. Blap blap. Cement. And stick. Blammo. I said stick. Sweep it. Press. There. Nice. Yeah. I won't go. I think I won't go so deep with the ATV meme part of it. Actually, now, things there is a reason why I would do that. That's like wounds. But what? G-dubs. G-dubs. Why do you make it hard to decide? I think it's probably safe having 3 ATVs, right? Right, yeah. Having 6 might be not safe in case they change rules, but having 3 is probably safe. Yeah, I really want to do the mechanized Blood Angels. Like, yeah, I have all the mobility with the jump packs, but also I want to have bikes. Blood Angels bikes. Maybe that's what my fifth. Oh, maybe that's what my 5th company will, what you call it, specialize in. So my 2nd company is going to have more of the Gravis heavy stuff with it. My 5th company is going to be the fast attack company, one that employ more attack bikes and more mobility units. Yeah, maybe that's how I want to do it. So I have my whole chapter. My whole chapter have its own little specialties in it and stuff. Yes, the plan, it's all coming together. And this guy is very front heavy with his pose. Anyway, so now I need to get you your arm. 40, 19, 49, and 50. Interesting. Here's 49. Snip. 19 is here. Yeah. And 50. Okay, always on this runner. Snip. Yeah. Okay. Go. Very carefully. trim down the nubs. The sand. Here we go. Got to drill out the barrel as well. There. So, mold lines be gone on both sides, very carefully. Nice. Okay, let us drill out the barrel very carefully. Center it. Test it. Look centered. Go a bit further. Look centered. Go a little bit further. Centered enough. Yeah, send it. There we go. Drill that barrel, nice and centered. And grab the side. That went through like hot knife through butter. Okay, there we go. Now to combine. Dollop. And ammo clip. Boom. And then hand. Dollop. And hand. Bam. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. A little bit of a slight dollop here to just help it out a little. There we go. And then this arm. Whip. Goes facing a bit backwards because he's. Wait, which arm did I do this on? Wait, did I use the wrong arm? Might have. No, that was C49. That was that's the correct arm. Okay. Slightly awkwardly posed, but okay, sure, why not? Go with it. We're going with it. So I'll just dollop here. And then this squeezes on. Give a little bit of a press. Is it centered? Mostly-ish. Like that. There we go. Squish it. Okay. And then, oh, ad break starts in about a minute. This is a pre-one for everybody. Let's see, and then we need a spear in your hand. 51. Let's see, where's a 51? There it is. Be careful to get this spear out. Oh, that's a lot of nubs along. Boom. Okay. One, two. Very carefully. Nice. Again, keep it nice and smooth because the gold that's going to come onto this later. I need to figure out what to kind of paint the blades and stuff after the fact. Until then, everything can be just all gold first until further notice. Yeah. There we go. All nubs eliminated, I do believe. Nice. Open the blade a little bit. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Then he's got a weird lungy pose with his spear. Okay. Let us cement it. Blammo. In shtick. Where? Get that pose going right. Let's see. Okay. So let's get a quick dot here to melt that bit away. Alright. Now to blue tack yourself to the base, and then you'll jump back on and we're good to go. Stick that there. This jump pack fits on just right. Yeah, there we go. Another chargy dude. Just jam that blue tack on and press you in place. Haha, there we go. Third sanguinary guard ready for battle. Well, bare minimum requirements ready for battle. Huzzah. So the rest of these parts will go back to the box first until I continue this to the point of painting ready. So huzzah. Now I have 3 sanguinary guards with spears and 3 with swords. So I can tell you can mix and match them. Like when it's a 6-man without any issues. And then I suppose if I need more, I'll just get more. Maybe, if. We'll see. YOLO. Bammo. Anyway. Okay, let me just... I might click something. Whoopsie. Don't know what it was. Let me get a quick stretch. Oh. Stretching. Okay, of course, I'm going to drink some water while the ad breaks are running, so bear with me. Yes, uno momentos. Alright, I think we are back from the adverts. Maybe, possibly. I don't quite know. We shall YOLO and see. Okay, I go. Save that. Put that down here. Let me just get a quick check on something, and then we shall continue with some painting. Uh-huh. Stretch. Ma. Nah. Ma la 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 la. Whoa la 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 la. Oh, we la 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 la. Okay, let's see. Let me get my paint palette, and then we're going to begin painting some of my... Finish up painting my snipers here first. And then see how the timing is after. So, shove these guys to the side first. Get these guys ready. Where's my paint palette at? Here it is. Boom. Painting! Look, holy shit. It took me 2 hours to build 3 guys. Just from all the sanding? Holy shit. I thought I'd be a little bit faster along the schedule than I am right now. Oh well. 'Tis how it goes, I suppose. Oh, stretch again. 1 second. I have not been stretching much or at all. My back. Getting. Ugh. Okay, I think I'm good. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, there you go. Did I shift my screen in any way? Why is this looking too big? 1 second. Whoop, whoop, whoa. Well, hold on. 1 second. I might have clicked something. Whoop. Okay. And then... Huh. I don't know why it looked like it went outside the screen. Oh, well, okay, anyway. Let us see what's going on. Nice. Painting time. So, I'd done the cloaks and stuff. Mostly. The cloaks do need a second coat of paint, for sure. So what I do need is... Let's get all the colors I'm going to need for this. German red brown, as I was using for his belts. I'm going to need the gunmetal for the weapon bits and bobs. What else do I have? I was using the Panzer dark rubber. Oh, well, here's the two thin coats of red I'm using. Where's that Panzer dark rubber I was using for this? Whoop. Panzer Ace's dark rubber for the cloaks. I was thinking I was just using regular old black for the... What you call it? Weapons. And got my gold for the gold. Where's my existing sniper? Let me rummage him out, because I have one done beforehand, because I need it for my the kilting tournament I joined. Docko is the tin. Uno Docko. Ah, there it is. Blap, blap. Blap. Let me see. Nope, not that box. Next one. Not that box. Of course, it's the one at the bottom. Some other box I last used is at the bottom of the stack. Ugh. Hello, Raiders. Wait a second. I'm rummaging for a box. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, mama. Whose has come? Oh, Naito! Kavuba Naito! Hello! Welcome, everybody! I'm Corbin, the Plumber VTuber. I plumber VTuber. I do a lot of model kits, a lot of waifu kits, a lot of Warhammer, and everyone to that. Thanks for coming. Also, thank you for the raid. Let me see. Hey, the Labras are here. Cheese to meet you. Well, let's get you a shout out. So, Kuabu Naito. Boom! Strange horticulture, nice. Welcome. Well, I'm building. Yes, I'm warhammering tonight. I just built, well, partially built, mostly built these 3 Sanguinary Guard because I want to use them on a game on Thursday. And apparently, I somehow spent 2 hours just building these 3 dudes, soldering all their little pieces and sticking them together. So heads and shoulder pads I'll do separately, so I can paint them more easily. And then these guys have massive banners and shit, so they're going to take forever to store. And actually, I can show you, I have some pre-done already, because I've had 6 of them. 6 came in the pack. I built 3 before with swords, and now I need 3 of the spears. Only thing about Warhammer is different kinds of armor. Yeah, exactly. These are the special Blood Angels army, guys. Here we go. Here's one I've done beforehand with a sword instead. He's mostly done. Some got it easy. Basically, you paint them all gold, put their details in, and then you're done. So, yeah. This is a really nice gold, by the way. Actually, this is, as I showed in the stream earlier, it is this one. Mr. Hobby Aqueous Super Metallic Super Fine Gold. Airbrushed. Almost no thinning required. This is very thin on its own. And, yeah, so basically, this is sprayed in all gold, and now later, I'm going to have to come in with brush and do all the smaller details. Gold's just super fine. I'm super fine. Fine. I'm super degen as well. Yeah. So, yeah. Whoop. Well, those stream is timing, so I've got to go. Feel free to go. And thanks for putting community over. Yeah. You found out bits of Warhammer lore from seeing me random stuff, Slanesh and stuff. of course you found out about Slanesh. Everyone finds out about Slanesh one day. Yes. Recently, Slanesh has all of this Emperor's Children released, but they're kind of in stats, so I haven't quite committed to Slanesh yet. But yeah, otherwise, y'all just came in as I was getting my paints out. Now that they were built, I'm not going to paint them tonight, but I'm going to finish painting up my Eliminator Snipers tonight. Because as I was just getting the box out, wherever I put it, I rapidly built and painted one of them because I joined a kill team tournament over the weekend. And I got 4th place in that tournament. Cadia stands! Indeed, Cadia does stand. And here you go. I did the sergeant first, and yep, he was my fire support in my kill team, Angels of Death kill team. So fully built up, fully painted up, and now basically his other 2 squad mates for regular 40k I'm finishing up now. So he's here for me to re-reference what colors I was using. Mostly, I was putting colors up. I got the gold, I got my Panzer Dark Rubber, 2 thin coats red, gunmetal, obviously. I used this red-brown for the belts. And, oh yeah, and then 2 thin coats. That's dwarven. There's an elf skin I have somewhere here for his head. I think I might do a different color skin just to give some variety between skin colors here. Oh, it looks amazing. Thank you kindly. Greatly appreciate it. So yeah, I haven't done the wash on him yet, so he's very bright compared to my regular Space Marines. But basically, he's was the minimum painting quality needed to play with. So yeah, I need to touch up. Yeah, I need to touch up part of the back of his cloak scratched ever so slightly. Although, do I want to touch it up? I'm not sure. It adds some weathering effect to it, honestly. I might need to touch it up with something else because I know. Another thing is that I was using the cloak. All the cloaks are using this Panzer Aces Dark Rubber. But this paint seems to be not as tough as the regular color line they have, so I might touch it up anyway, then top coat this whole thing, just try to seal it together first. If not, it's a cloak. It's gonna get dirty and stuff. I'll weather in any like scratches into it, because hey, where it gets scratched is where it's gonna get scratched in real time. Those paint for effect, basically, if you like scratch the model or if it touches things, it might peel the paint off. And for some reason, this particular one, Panzer Aces Dark Rubber, it seems a lot weaker surface texture than the other paints in their line. Same brand, but the other lines. Like it just seems weaker. It's like, huh. Honestly, I've never had that actually happen before in a paint. It's the first time. I like the color it gives, though. It gives this nice, like, semi-gloss, look to it. So it's like, I want to use it. I just need to find a way to protect that paint a bit better. So yeah, I'll touch up his cloak as well. When it's all done, I'll do a top coat over it again to seal it in, and then see how it goes. So, yeah, I was just getting the paints out, and yeah, we're going to paint his other two squad members and potentially stick them together tonight before I head off to bed. Because it is 11:20 p.m. I should get on that. But again, thank you for bringing your community over. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you have a good time, and yeah. Ooh, and I hope your stream went well. I hope it's not also too late for you. Yeah, let me got my paintbrush here, got the water, got a very messy desk as always, because I barely have time to clean between streams. I stream once a week, and I barely have time to clean between streams. Haha. And yeah, so let's see. Let us first reinforce the Panzer Ace's color right now. So give it a shake up. Yeah, a little bit of a shaky shake. Paint these up the second layer. Patch up that guy's cloak a bit first, and then we'll move on to the other colors. So just get a nice air bubble apparently. Come on, give me paint, please. There we go. There you go. This is unthinned paint, by the way. Panzer Ace is unthinned paint, so you gotta manually thin it. And it's a very awkward, somewhat milky consistency you want. Keyword is somewhat. Hard to describe other than somewhat milky, and you just gotta... Practice makes perfect. Thankfully, because it's a cloak, it doesn't need to be too... As long as it's not too runny, it'll be fine. So let me just send this paint into spots which I missed or it didn't fully cover correctly. Very carefully. Very carefully. Yeah, really carefully. Areas I missed as well. That's one thing. When it comes to that, if you got the exact same shade, having your paint thicker when touching up sometimes works out because it just fully covers it and it'll blend in with your existing paint. Also depends what the surface is as well. The oil is water-based. Well, should be water-based. The entire Vallejo line should be water-based, and I've been using water with it this whole time. The only non-water thing I use is their flow improver for the airbrush. That's just basically a paint retarder inside some sort of acrylic medium they have. That just really helps with stopping it from clogging my airbrush. Because Vallejo can be a little bit spicy sometimes in terms of saying like, yeah, we're just gonna be very thick suddenly, and we're gonna clog your little airbrush nozzle and have fun clean us out. Yeah. As I say, it's not super thin like lacquers are, but at least, unlike lacquers, I don't need to have a respirator going when I'm painting and airbrushing. Which is a very big convenience. All terminology lost. Basically, acrylic paint, water-based acrylic paint is thick. And so there's like this little paint retarder that makes it dry slower and makes it a bit thinner so it doesn't clog up the airbrush as you're using it. Hello, Kaito. Yep, have a good night, Kaito. Thank you. Sorry, Kaito, Naito. Have a good night, Naito, and thank you for bringing your community over. I will treat them with as much care as I treat my own. Okay, I'm going to say random curse shit every so often, like paint edging, and maybe talk about buttholes while painting in a very controlled manner. Yeah, have a good night, and thanks for stopping by. I'm going to have to hard cut off in about 30 minutes, actually, just so I can raid out and actually have time to set up to sleep as well. With a Venus mushroom! Oh, Venus mushroom! Nice. Potty mouth thing right at home here. Nice. Perfect. We're still gonna get to the part where we talk about edging. We gotta edge these edges as best as we can without going too far overboard and spilling over. We're also doing the controlled edging here. With the tip of the brush. Get your tips out for Harambe. Yeah, exactly. Tips out and edge for Harambe as we paint these little Oh, Warrior Man. Yeah, nice. But yeah, actually, I'm hard cut off in about 30 minutes just because I too do need to sleep. It is about 11:20 p.m. for me. So, yeah. So first, let's just touch up these cloaks, try to get all the small details done tonight. And then depending if the paint is dry, I can actually just stick the guys together. So I can do the top coating in one go next time. Because these guys, I won't be bringing them to my Thursday game. So I'm not in a rush to have them, in a usable state. Compared to the Sanguinary Guard. But the Sanguinary Guard, I've got them stuck together as their base body. So they're in a usable state now. And they'll be painted later. Unless a sudden full-size tournament comes up and is like, oh shit, I need to get these guys painted ASAP. But that's a future me problem. Current me wants to finish up these three so that I can just call them done. And take my mind off that. Take my mind off them for the next project. Yeah. Gotta reach this in here. Also, I think I haven't done this I think is still the base red I was using, or maybe one layer of regular red, so I need to do all the red as well later too. Yep. So yeah, again, if y'all like model kits, waifu kits, Warhammer and stuff, feel free to give a follow. I stream every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Japan Standard Time, which is 9 p.m. Singapore time. Every Tuesday. And yeah. I have let me get my socials. Socials. There we go. That's my socials and my Discord there if y'all want to have a catch up off stream. Most of my posts are on my Twitter and Blue Sky. That's also where you see me post some of the sussy things I work on sometimes. Because I can't show them on this platform for sure. And yeah. If y'all like model kits, painting, random art here and there, Warhammer, then you've come to the right place. There we go. Things I tend to paint usually are prioritized in terms of what am I going to be using immediately, followed by what do I need to prepare for tournaments I'm joining, and then things just I want to do. Either because I've been putting it off too long, or I really want to work on it. Yeah, there we go. At least these lads are almost done now. So yeah, part of your cloak needs to be done as well on this. Blap blap. And yeah, random sussy. Go between randomly blurring out sussy things to extreme focus as I try to paint tiny detail areas here and there. And yeah, meh. Also, I'm a very amateur, extremely amateur modeler and rigger because basically my own VTuber rig was made and rigged by myself in 2 weeks, and I barely had time to work on it since. For 3 years now. So, eventually I'll get better at it. Eventually, when I have time. Kira's whenever I have time. Yeah, I need to... Remember, I forgot to do his little shoulder cloak here. So let's very carefully get the paint applied. I can't tell. That looks like it's... That lower part is his shoulder armor, but this upper part is definitely his cloak. So let's just get that colored in on the outside. There. Okay. Looks good. So now, that's all the cloak stuff done. Let us now return to what to do? the silver spots. And his silver spots need to have a little touch up first. Silver spots, red spots, gold spots, and then his belts and gunmetals. A little bit of a silver into my paint palette. Get off my brush. Dry it off a bit. Where's my tissue at? I've lost my tissue. Here it is. Okay. Carefully. Spot of silver on the tip. Touch up his leg and his belt as well. Very carefully. Go the top part of the belt. Up the sides of that as well. This is the part where I get a bit silent because I'm trying to very carefully focus on getting this belt clip accurately painted. Although again, painting mistakes happen. When it does, if you can't immediately fix it, just let the paint dry, then fix it after it's dry. It's always easier to fix a paint mistake after the mistake has dried when painting over it versus trying to fix it immediately, then getting your paints to blend together, and then it spreads and makes a big of a mess. That is my painting wisdoms to the chat. Just move on after you make a mistake first, come back to it after it's dried, when it's easier to fix. Right now I just need to make sure I have a even silver on all the silver parts first. Some of this silver was not even from last time. Yep. Okay. Side of the chest here needs to straighten it. There we go. Okay. So this is that silver patched up. This one, apart from your belt, which I need to do. This one I don't mind getting the silver on the red button because I can come back later and fix it. It's faster to fix the red button than it is to try to fix the other areas if I try to be too careful here. Whoop. Rotate. Reach. Yep. There we go. Okay. Your chest needs a touch up here. Just a very small bit. Yep. Same for this side. Small touch up. Here we go. Just here has a bit. Okay. This part has nothing because a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. This leg needs a little bit more. Just around that spot. The bottom's good. Okay, now the rifle didn't actually. I didn't put any silver on the rifle. I used gunmetal on the rifle, so nothing to do about that. Mostly it's gunmetal on the rest of the heads as well, so I think that's the silver done. So let's clean up my brush a bit. Touch up the black now. Let me get my black. Here we go. Just a model. It's just a simple model color black. Nothing fancy. Again, model color regular, so it's a bit thick, so need to water it down ever so slightly. Again, I'm touching out spots, so I actually don't want it to be too thin. I do want it to be slightly thicker, just so I can just dot it in where I want it and it won't spread where it's not meant to go. Yeah. Very carefully. Get it in there. Okay. Then these little leg bits as well need to touch up. Though you're probably not going to see those ever. You. There's a spot in there. Spot in there. Feet are good. The chest is good for the black at least. Touch of a fix there. Okay. That's good. The backpack needs a spot more on this. Very carefully. Right around. Okay. Well, this one. Right around's okay. Right around is okay. The rifles. Everything that's meant to be black is already black, which is good. Okay. Looks like the touch-ups of black are done. Pretty fast, quick and easy. Then it's the gunmetal, then the red. Gunmetal time. There we go. Got some Vallejo Mecha gunmetal. Nice. Let us now carefully do the gunmetal bits. Gonna be the sides of these battery packs. Just all the wires. Again, not doing any Golden Demon level of painting for this, but at least it's getting decent color separations between major parts, which is what matters. I take the philosophy that at the end of the day, these are game pieces to be used in the game, so let's not overcomplicate them by doing a million paint techniques on each single model. Let's just do a nice, decent color job on them, and then good to go. Special characters like leads and stuff, they can get some extra love and attention to get, extra bits of detail like, blending and stuff, or they have a particular detail point that needs extra things like fire or flames. But other than that, just go with what gets the damn thing done. Gets the nice color separations, and then you're good. You're done. That's it. There we go. The only thing which I want like revisit my Marines is just the chainsaws, just because I feel like the chainsaws look a little bit boring with just one color on their bodies. But I haven't quite figured out a theme yet that would be quick and easy to paint on mass for all the Assault Marine chainsaws I have. So that is a pending to do situation. Otherwise, regular line troops and sergeants, y'all just get your bare minimum paint job, dunk you in a wash to make it look nice, and then you're good. I already do a 2-color theme anyway, my guys, so I'm already being quite the masochist for my color themes. Oh god. Having 2 colors as your theme doubles the painting time you need, because you have to carefully paint 2 different colors on you guys. But it looks really cool when you're done, though. And that's important. There we go. They got like rebreather masks in there on their face. So I just like it, making it gunmetal all gunmetal first, and I'll add a little laser light up eyes later. I think cobalt blue is what I use. Or like I use a bright deep blue for my eye lenses, just for a nice solid contrast to the red. There we go. Then, now for the rifles. Very carefully get the important details. Like that. There we go. Just very carefully go along. Nice. Then, what else was that color? The rear of the gun did. Yes, okay, the rear of the gun did. Very carefully get this in and around. Nice. Got to do the stock in black, but I can do that later. For now, just get color where it needs to go, where it's going to be visible, at whatever weird angles it will be. Very carefully. With it, get this weird little connecting point done. Around the bend. Blap, 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 blap. Nice. Grab this spot here. Yes, I'm getting the hand covered in the paint. That's fine. I had to redo it in red anyway, so making a mistake there is fine, because the next stage of painting will fix it. There we go. I can... Actually, if I clear off my brush right now, I can touch up that back part with black already. Just grab some of my black that's still here. Make the stock a nice black. Like so. And then touch up the little spot here. Clean off. Back to the gunmetal. For the targeting cable to the eyeball. That was the tip of the gun. Very carefully. Okay, there we go. There's one rifle. Mostly done. Just some small color details left to deal with. Other rifle. Here. Same shenanigans. Nice and carefully. Up and along. 1, 2. Right along. Map, map, map. Rotate around. 3, 4. And get this lower part going. Yep. Very carefully. Then the back of the gun. Just reaching my brush in where it needs to go. Yeah. Okay. And this little weird middle section. Alright. Then rotate. Meh. To this side. Carefully rush our way to victory here. Rush our way to victory. Getting in the tight spots and the edge, little edges and stuff. Okay, the tip of the gun as well. Clean up. And then change back to the black to touch up where I missed spots. Like so. Rotate around. Touch it up here. Entire back stock as well. Nice. Then back to the gunmetal now to finish up. A little bit here on the side. Some of this weird center part here, for whatever reason it has this. Yeah, load up I said. There. Okay. So that's another sniper rifle. Ready, with that much at least. What we need to do now is the reds. So, 2 thin coats. Emperor red. Shake it up a bit. Squeeze it out a little bit. And, oh wait, I've got, there's a little bit more of the gunmetal I need for the backpacks. The little backpack vents. Tiny dot more. Very tiny dot more. Oop. Just these lower vents need the gunmetal to finish them off nicely. Same for the other side. Man, come on, come on. Nice. Yeah, okay. Then the next one. Flap. Get painted, get painted, get painted. Plap, 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 get painted, get painted, get painted. Rotate around. On the back side. Get all 360 of it. Okay. There. Alright, now the gunmetal is done. Clean the brush off. Onto the red. Got some good timing still. Good timing still. Let's touch up the obvious red spots. Right here. Very carefully. Okay. Okay. Chest is touched up. Let's touch up the shoulder pad while we're here. That's a very easy one. Okay. Then the rest of this arm. Both sides. Okay. The rest of the leg here now. Very careful. Rotate. Okay. We absorb some of the red that went in there. Fix that. Load up. I need some more water in this paint. Let's try that and see how it works. Okay, looking pretty good. Committing. Okay. Let that settle. Let's work on this body. Carefully. Fix up the side trims here. And, visible red armor. Seeming a bit on the thin side now. Let's go with what I have for now. Listen carefully. Okay, what else? This part needs the red trim fixed a bit. Whoop. Nice. Even, round and about. Fix it up there. Okay. Almost done. In the edit when we're at the part where I want to call it, so I can spend some time, well, closing my system down and everything. So let me touch up these arms, and then we'll find someone lovely to aid into before I go. There should be plenty of lovely people at this time. And we shall YOLO in and see what happens. Yeah, thank you all for anyone who's come to chat, lurk, and so on. Anyone a little bit helps for the stream. And as always, I stream every Tuesday about 10 p.m. Japan Standard Time. Pretty much building or painting whatever the heck I need to paint or build for my Warhammer stuff. Whatever catches my fancy in whimsy. Yeah. And within Twitch TOS at least. Other things for beyond Twitch TOS, still pending on getting that stuff together. TOS pending, which means it's not an impossibility, it's just I need to get the setup going for it. Let me just go fix up a little bit there. Yeah, okay. Clean that. Back to the red. This arm definitely needs it. All the way around. Nice and carefully, all the way around. Okay. Then other sniper hand. Very carefully. Touch it up. Yep. This hand. Touch up again, just to be safe. Painted the back of the rifle, but I didn't do. Let's fix that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Then it's just the backpacks now. That else very carefully. Get the important bits. Yep. Okay. Another backpack. Very carefully to the edges. There we go. Then to the top. Oh, rotate around. Yeah, rotate all the way. There. Okay. Fix up the back of these. Part where the cloak attaches to the backpacks. Those should be red. Okay. Same for this. Roll up. Make it red. Nice and carefully. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There. Okay. There we go. Okay, majority of the painting on these guys is now done. So I think it's time to call this a lovely end to the night, just as midnight approaches. So let us see. Whom is there currently live right now? Looky look. Looky look. Hoopst is there. Let's get a quick stretch as well. Ugh. Oh. Wow. I'm stretched. Okay. Let's see. So, yeah, oh, whom is going live right now, if anyone? Let's see. Anyone? There's quite a few peeps. If the chat has any suggestions, I am willing to accept them too. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Oh shit, hold on. Let me actually one thing about let me refresh because I've seen sometimes where I've had my thing open and it's not actually refreshed everyone who's live for me. So now I can see if everyone is here. Oh, that's my channel. Let's see. Who can we send the fun over to at this lovely time? Browsing and scrolling and browsing. Quite a few peeps. Ba, ba, ba. Anyone I haven't raided that often as well, just to keep things going. Let's see. What do we have here? What's in the category? Maybe let's rate someone new, perhaps. Let's see. Look, blop, blip, blop, blop, blip, blap, boop. That is me. Haha. Let's check out this person. Let's see. Let's see. What are they doing? What are they up to? Interesting. You know what? Let's try to first let me see if the raid will work. As well as let's make sure the raid works. Huh. Okay. That's not working. Good thing I checked that beforehand. Who else is there? Why is it so hard to find someone to raid into based on what we have categories and stuff? Ah, ah, blah, blah, blah. Yep. Oh wait, hold on. Wait a second. They are back from holiday, I think. Let's try this one. Wait, hold on, let's try this one. Bap, 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 bap. Is it working? Is it working? Okay, good. I got it working. So, again, thank you for coming. Great, appreciate it. As always, I stream every Tuesday, 10 p.m. JST. And yeah, until next time, oh, raid message. Raid message is gonna be the community has come to drag paint all over. Let's add some emotes to the end. Add some emotes to the end, I said. Come on. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. So that's the raid message. And yep, as always, I'll catch you next time. You can catch me on socials and everything. And yeah, thank you for coming. And let's grab you. And da, 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 and away we go. No.